September 10th, 2019 meeting of the Chappaqua Central School District Board of Education. We have been in executive session seeking legal advice, discussing the employment history of a particular person, pending litigation, and security matters. Can I have a motion to open the meeting and come out of exec session?
I so move.
Can I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Colin Cole?
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we'll start with the President's report. I just wanted to say that we had a very successful opening to the school year. We've been back at school for a week now, and if you have not yet taken a look at the welcome back video that Christine and John and Adam and Tony and everyone put together, please do so. I think most people got the link. If you haven't seen it, you can go on our website and see it online. It was a really great introduction to our new spaces and faces and professional development that took place over the summer and everything that we're really looking forward to during the school year. I did want to mention that we are not having our usual presentations tonight because tonight is the Horace Greeley Scholarship Fund Sparkle for a Cause over at the Kittle House. As some of you may be attending after, maybe you ate early and came here. A portion of your dinner goes to the Horace Greeley Scholarship Fund. The administrators and the board want to take part in this event, so we decided not to do presentation tonight so we could go through our business affairs and join them over at the Kittle House before they shut it all down. I also wanted to mention that this Saturday, the 14th, is Community Day at the Chappaqua train station. You will see various members of the administration and the board there, along with a lot of other community service organizations. We'll be there with the farmers market, so we're encouraging everyone to come down to the train station this Saturday. All of our teams have started their events for the season. Everything's kind of in full swing around the district. We're looking forward to maybe taking a tour at some point soon of some of the new spaces. But all in all, it's been a really successful start to the school year. So we're really excited. I did want to mention one more thing, which is we have an addendum to tonight's agenda. I would like to move to add a resolution, which will be item 5.3, which is, wait, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. Give me a moment. Say resolution that the Board of Ed would hereby authorize the board president to execute an agreement with MVM Construction to clarify the amount of monies due and owing DNS Windows as presented to the board at this meeting. So can I have a motion to put this on the agenda?
I move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so that will be on the agenda as item 5.3. That's it.
Thank you. So I just wanted to take a moment to welcome back all of our students who came into the district on Tuesday, particularly our new families and our kindergarten students, and then our seniors. I don't know if people were out there honking as the as the kids were out there standing, but it's a nice tradition. So I know they're excited and looking forward to their final year in our district. So I know that based on what we've experienced so far, we're up for a tremendous year. So we'll have a year filled with excitement and joy around learning throughout our school community. Next week, not next week, on September 25th, at our next meeting at 7 p.m., we'll meet all of our new teachers. So I'd welcome anyone to consider coming a little bit early to meet our new staff. I'd like to acknowledge the Greeley teachers specifically assigned to L Building and the Library Media Center. It was a heavy lift to get those spaces ready for opening. And we appreciate their flexibility, understanding, and their excitement around working in our new environments. You might have noticed this week we sent an email to the community highlighting our policy adjustments that took place over the course of last year. This was at the recommendation of the 1819 Communications Committee, so we did follow through on that suggestion. At our next meeting on September 25th, Adam and Tony will share with you our summer professional work, and Heidi McCarthy will share with you our updated guidance plan, and we'll do our assessment results at the first meeting in October. And then finally, we have our board retreat scheduled for September 23rd and 24th, so we look forward to spending this important time together to talk about our goals for the upcoming school year. So thank you.
Okay, item number 2, committee reports. Item 2.1, we have listed the Facilities Committee, next meeting on October 24th at 1 PM at the Education Center.
Yes. I
Does-
have a couple of things.
Would you have a report?
The one thing we want to talk about is we need to do a board tour.
Mhm.
So we've done it in the past, and it's sort of required. So we're thinking about, last couple of years, we've done 2 schools each. I think we can do it in two days, again in the morning, maybe 7 o'clock in the morning before school opens. We'll do east side and west side, West Orchard, Seven Bridges, and Roaring Brook on one day, and then Grafton-Bill and Greeley on the other day. And that should do. I'm going to ask Teresa if you could schedule that for everyone. And the other thing is I've been through the buildings a couple times, and since day one and since today, everything is getting spruced up a little bit more. More glasses going in, more things, little punch list things are happening, so it's all looks good.
Great,
It's exciting.
thank you. Anything else, Policy Committee?
Not at this time.
Communications, I know our first meeting's coming up soon.
Great.
So we'll hopefully have something to report down the road. Anything else?
I have one thing to add is, next Tuesday, on the 17th, we have an audit committee meeting at 7
Yes.
o'clock.
Okay, we will all be present for that, hopefully. Public comment. We welcome public comments, and in respect for each other's time, we ask that you limit your comments to 3 minutes. Board members can also be contacted via email or phone, and after the comment period has been completed, the board may have a discussion among themselves regarding comments presented. Does anyone have any comments for this evening? Okay. Item 3, approvals and ratifications. Item 3.1, be it resolved that the Board of Education accepts the minutes of the August 29th, 2019 board meeting. Can I have a motion for 3.1?
I move 3.1.
A second.
All in favor?
Hi.
Motion approved. Item 3.2, Board of Education hereby adopts the revised Regulation 7000, Schedule of Fees for Community Use of District Facilities, 2019-2020. Can I have a motion?
I move 3.2.
Second?
I second.
Any discussion on
Yeah,
3.2?
I'd like John to explain.
Okay, we have the change here is for field lights. We are charging $12 an hour already. It's just that we need a cancellation prior 12 hours notice, because we don't always have staff on site.
Right.
So
if you've
we need to
contracted
know
have them
beforehand,
there.
so because they will need to turn it off. Otherwise, we may not have anyone on site to turn it off.
We're trying to support our neighbors and some concerns that they had raised regarding our lights being on, but teams not being on the field. So
Okay.
that's part of that.
And then also, we added one more, superintendent has the authority to exempt a certain entity, and we have a non-for-profit. We realized that Chappaqua Summer Scholarship Program was never listed, so Christine.
Okay, so you're just adding that
added it.
because it was inadvertently left off previously. Okay.
That's it.
These are the 2 changes.
I was curious about how you came upon 12 hours, since a lot of times cancellation policies are 24. Is there a particular reason that you chose 12?
The weather.
Okay.
Where games get called or something
Yeah.
happens. Okay.
It's more reasonable to ask people 12 hours in advance than a day in advance based on the weather patterns, because what will happen is activities will be canceled due to the rain.
Mhm.
But we're trying to give people more flexibility in notifying us.
Okay. Any other comments? All in favor of item 3.2?
Aye.
I recommend 4.1 instructional as presented.
I will move item 4.1, instructional.
I will second. Any discussion? Nothing?
I actually just, one quick question. In the agenda, for the first section for the per diem subs, 2 of them have a per day and one of them doesn't in our agenda listed. Diana Indorf. I was just,
She does not, because she has her daily rate listed in another appointment where she is appointed as a long-term sub. So we have to put her on first as a per diem sub, and then later on, she's appointed as a long-term sub, and her rate is there.
okay, so
Sorry,
that,
yeah,
that,
so she's listed twice, but that's why that one is.
okay, thank you. That clarifies the other. Okay, thank you.
Okay, all in favor of item 4.1?
Aye.
Recommend 4.2, non-instructional as presented.
I move we accept the superintendent's recommendation for item 4.2.
I second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 5.1, can I have a motion to approve the CSC summaries for the 2019-2020 school year reported to the board on September 10th, 2019?
I move 5.1.
I will second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry?
I moved.
Warren,
Aye.
Holly
Holly
moved and
and
Vicky seconded. Sure. Item 5.2, be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby approves the employment-related agreement with employee number 1870 dated September 10th, 2019, as presented to the board at this meeting, and authorizes the board president to execute the document. Said agreement shall be incorporated by reference within the minutes of this meeting.
I'll move 5.2.
I will second 5.2. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
5.3, as mentioned earlier, I'd like a motion to authorize the board president to execute an agreement with MVM Construction to clarify an amount of monies due and owing DNS Windows as presented to the board at this meeting.
I will move item 5.3.
I second.
Any discussion? All in favor of 5.3?
Aye.
Facilities, be it resolved that the Board of Education acknowledges change orders approved by the superintendent per resolution adopted at the June 14th, 2017 Board of Education meeting. Item 6.1 is a change order for construction at Royinbrook. And these were, again, capital improvements, and this was a change order in the amount of $13,068. Can I have a motion to acknowledge the change order? I'll move. 6.1, can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Financials, can we take these together, I think?
I
We
move
have
that
to
take-
amend
Wait, we
7.2.
have to amend
No,
7
no,
point that we
no.
can't, that's right. Okay. Oh,
No, we're not
no,
amending
we're not
anything.
amending.
We're not doing
No,
it.
no,
I move
no.
that we take 7.1, 7.5 as one.
Well,
What?
7.3 is a little different.
Well, you know what,
And 7.4.
I'll take 7.1 and 7.2 together. Be it resolved that the Board of Education accepts the Treasurer's Report dated August 2019, and that the Board of Education accepts the Appropriation Status Report from July 1st, 2019 to August 31st, 2019. Can I have a motion to approve 7.1 and 7.2?
I move that we approve item 7.1 and 7.2.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 7.3, the Board of, be it resolved that the Board authorizes the transfer of $100,000 from the Retirement Contribution Fund to the General Fund as specified in the approved 2019-2020 budget. I will move 7.3. Can I have a second?
A second.
Any discussion? John, can you just, again, I think, reiterate just for anyone that may be
Yes, when-
unfamiliar, because this was discussed
When
earlier.
when we presented the budget, we actually have $100,000 appropriation from the retirement funds into the general fund to reduce the tax levy.
Right.
So now we had to formalize it.
Okay. Okay, any other discussion? No? All in favor of 7.3? Aye. 7.4, be it resolved that the board approves the final AS7 contracts for 2018-29 services provided by Putnam Northern Westchester BOCES and authorizes the board president to execute this agreement. I will move 7.4. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And 7.5, be it resolved that the board accepts the claims auditor report of August 2019. Can I have a motion for 7.5?
I move 7.5.
Second?
Second.
More seconds. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 8, notice of future meetings. Our next meeting will be Wednesday, September 25th at 7:30 PM here in the Academic Commons. And the following meeting after that will be Tuesday. Again, notice it Tuesday night, October 15th at 7:30 PM. And again, here in the Academic Commons. Can I have a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting, if I could see, at 8:08
I move that we
PM?
adjourn the meeting at 8:08.
I will,
PM.
I will second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting
Okay.
is adjourned. Thank you very much, everyone.